am heading out on the road today. Got early morning start. Originally my plan was to be going to San Antonio, which is 5 hours away, and then go from San Antonio to Dallas for another shoot. I've got 2 shoots this weekend that I gotta work on. I actually need to correct myself. I said I had 2 shoots earlier. Really, I've got 3 shoots and a client meeting, all in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. And I live in Midland, Texas, which is about 5 hours away. But you know, I love riding my motorcycle, so nothing better than an open road ride. Alright, I'm in Big Spring right now. Big Spring, Texas is where a lot of your gas is refined from all the oil that's drilled in Midland. I don't know if you want to see, but Big Spring doesn't exactly seem like the prettiest place. I've also got my GoPro mounted on the bar here, and I'm going to be filming some shots, shooting forward in front of the bike. Stay tuned for more. Stop for gas again. I only got a 3-gallon tank, so it happens a lot. Everything's looking good. I just needed to get some refreshments. It gets pretty taxing out there in this Texas heat. Probably, I know in Midland it was about 109 degrees today, or supposed to be, and I'm only heading towards Dallas, which is just slightly east, so it's probably just as hot. Gatorade definitely helps. Forgot to mention earlier that I got stung by a bee when I was stopping for gas. Things you gotta deal with when you're on a bike. taking a little longer than I anticipated. Vlogging while riding a 5-hour trip easily doubles the time. So it's now dark, as you can see. Sketchy gas station, and getting back on the bike. I'm 30 minutes from my hotel outside of the Dallas-Fort Worth airport, and I'll be checking in with you then. Alrighty, so finally at the hotel after what seems like forever. In actuality, about 12 hours. I drove across the state of Texas on my Sportster. My tailbone is numb. It also somehow is sore. I'm covered in a thin layer of grime, mixture of road dust, sweat, gravel, and my favorite, bugs. To show you an example of what I'm talking about, check this out. This is the GoPro I was using to shoot some of the video while I was riding my bike. If you look closely, do you see the grime and the bugs covering it? Look how black it should look through the glass. Gross. That's on my face. Anyways, so I'm beat. I'm going to take a shower, a very much needed shower, and I'm going to hit the hay. Of course, after editing some video. God, whatever's on my face burns when it gets in your eye. In conclusion, today has been an interesting day. I've done a long motorcycle trip about the exact same distance from San Antonio to Midland and back within 24 hours. That was a rough one. And it was in October, and I was not yet aware of the fact that West Texas gets extremely cold when it gets dark, even if it's 85 degrees in the middle of the day. This trip was not as difficult. I've learned that wearing a bandana for a mask, new goggles, and a half helmet is more than sufficient for deflecting bugs and keeping the adversity of the wind on your face low. It felt very comfortable. To sum up what I've gotten scheduled for tomorrow, I have got a long day of editing photos, bobbing around town a little bit. I'm going to check a few things out around town and see what it's like. At 6 o'clock, I have a client meeting in Hurst, Texas, at a Starbucks with a couple that's already given me their contract and is paying their deposit today once they meet me in person. At 8 o'clock, back up in Grapevine where my hotel is, I have a engagement shoot in a downtown semi-urban setting that should be really nice for photos, especially at 8 o'clock since the sun sets at 8:30. Then in the morning, back in Grapevine at the Botanical Gardens, I've got 2 engagement shoots back to back that should be, from what I can tell from communication with the clients, a pretty sweet situation that should produce a lot of great photos. You can always check out my website, chadsphotoblog.com. I usually upload the best photos from those engagement shoots. Not every shoot ends up on my website, but I try to do what I can. Thanks again, guys, for watching. If you're already one of my subscribers, I appreciate you taking the time to watch this all the way through. If you aren't a subscriber yet, I would really appreciate it if you clicked that subscribe button down below. And if you feel so inclined, hitting the like button wouldn't hurt either. And the battery on my camera is dying.